Well, we know who they own and control.
Hmm. I've actually interviewed another Green Party candidate that we had close ties or whatever, but it was your Green Party candidate for president, which is two-time Congresswoman Cynthia McKinney.
Oh, sure.
At one time, yeah, she's magnificent.
2008, I think she ran, right?
Huh?
I think she ran in 2008.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But on that note, what is the political environment of today? Because we see a lot of blame, we see a lot of extremism on one side and extremism on another side. We see a lot of I hear even with Joe Biden and I hear with Trump, they often talk about the middle class, but no one ever talks about the bottom class. Why is that?
Because the middle class has the money to give them contributions, even if it's just a little bit at a time. The bulk of the American population is middle class. Depends on how you determine where that cutoff is. But it's the working class that keeps this country running. Without us, I can't say me because I am a teacher. That's, I have to acknowledge my status and economic status in America. But the working class, and I do think that includes just about everybody, except the very high, the
Hmm.
1%. We run the country, but it's they who govern. It's the 1% that sets the rules. We have almost no say in how things are going. We have labor unions, but the union leadership is in the pockets of the Democratic Party for the most part. We can work on local issues and have successes, but the working class is always on the bottom, and frankly, in this country, will probably always be. There is no such thing as social mobility for very few individuals. Yes, and you can move within a class to move to the upper or anything higher. I personally just don't see that as possible in this country. We're very class conscious, yet everybody thinks they're going to be a millionaire. That's why we all play the lottery, because our lot in lives is not the way it should be. And many people are satisfied with the way things are. As long as they're better than the people down the street, they don't see who's really keeping us where we are, which are the bankers and the Congress and all that. They're just not looking at who the real enemies are. The two parties really like to pit people against each other rather than, because they know, if we organize, we would be up against them. And that's what they fear the most. They only represent, it's like between the two of them, they're almost 50% of the registered voters, meaning the other half is unaffiliated, and about 60% even are only the ones had votes of eligible voters. So so many more and more people are not part of the two-party system, but we're controlled by them in so many ways. They set the agenda. They set the rules. They set everything. That's why we
Well,
need to fight it back.